What up, fam? It's your boy Bob-O. So I was talking to Mike SlickHicks earlier, and he had said, "Look, man, you're putting these shot callers on for 100 shares every week. I'd like to bring something to the table." So I say, "Mike, what you got?" He's like, "Look, bro, I'm gonna wear a cheesecloth shirt and have you squirt me with liquid parquet butter." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think people will share." So Thursday night, 7:30 Central, y'all tune in. Mike's gonna turn himself into a quiche. Peace.
What's up, y'all? So yesterday, me and Bobby were having a conversation for what I thought was in confidence. What I mean by that is Bobby's one of my best friends. I feel like I can tell him anything. And I expressed some stuff to him yesterday about how sometimes in my free time I like to take Land O'Lakes or parquet butter and squirt it on me, rub myself down a little bit. I'm not a fan of like the Blue Bonnet type of butter. I don't know. I guess it's a texture issue. I don't know. Maybe you don't know. Maybe it's just something that not a lot of people do. But I told him I like to wear a cheese mesh shirt and squirt the butter all over me, and I can't believe that he took that conversation and told you guys that. And he was bragging about, I do double shot collars for 100 shares and this and that. Step your game up, and and I told him that, thinking that it might be something funny for the show, but I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do it. I didn't want to put that on camera. That's something that's personal to me. And in explaining that to Bobby had told me that sometimes when he's home by himself, he's got a day off, and Jen's not there. She's got the kids. Pretty much he has the whole house to himself. But he's like, what I like to do, Mike? He's like, I like taking pepperoni or salami, depending on how I feel that day. I like to put it all over my nipples, and I'll take nacho cheese, like stuff you get at the ballpark. He'll take that and douse it all over him. And he says, what the kicker is, though? He said, I take fried cheese sticks and dip that cheese off and eat it. And I thought my butter addiction was something, but nacho cheese sticks, pepperoni, salami, it's a lot of stuff all in one. And I got thinking, a lot of people tell us stuff on the show, and some people like wearing dick sleeves. Some people like taking 7 Cadbury eggs and putting it in their girlfriend's ass and popping it like a pimple. Everybody's got their own niche. And I guess if I'm putting butter on myself on camera for y'all, then for 500 shares, Bobby is going to put pepperoni and salami on his nipples and pour ballpark nacho cheese on him. And instead of using those little chips that you always got too many of and not enough cheese, he's going to use fried cheese sticks. God, what have we become? Cheatham County After Dark, 7:30ish Thursday night. We'll see y'all there.
Hey guys, what's going on? A lot of things has happened in the last couple of days. A lot of stuff's been said that I can't take back. But I want to address it, and I want to address it and be done with it. Let the truth be told. What's really going on. Me and Mike, I guess he felt that it was in confidence just between me and him, had a conversation the other night how to make the show better. And he come to me about a few things and said, look, man, I like wrapping myself in a cheesecloth and squirting myself down with liquid parquet butter. And I'm thinking about doing it for 100 shares since you do the shot callers and stuff. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. And he was feeling down about it, and he said a whole lot of other things that we're going to talk about in a minute that led up to what we're going to talk about. So to make him feel better after all this stuff he's told me, I told him that I eat pepperonis off my nipples and ballpark cheese with fried cheese sticks, pastrami, this, that, and the other, just to try to make him feel better. Then he comes back and tells y'all that today. But the truth of the matter is, I didn't tell y'all half of what was said. The man told me yesterday, Thursday night at 7:30 this week, Central Time, that he was going to bring a hot plate into the studio, fry bacon with no shirt on, rap all the fast parts to his new album that's about to drop, with his mouth full of tater tots, while a woman of the night beats him with wet asparagus for 550 shares. And that's the truth. God's honest truth. Kinda. See y'all tomorrow night. Much love.
What's going on, y'all? So the story and the saga just keeps getting more and more. By now, you know, you guys have found out about my liquid butter issues that I have. You know, and you found out about Bobby and slapping pepperonis on his nipples, salami, any kind of cold cut, and taking that ballpark nacho cheese and pouring it all over him, taking the fried cheese sticks, man, and licking them, you know, putting them on there and eating them like that, getting all the cheese off of him. And then you guys find out about my lady of the night whipping me with wet asparagus fantasy. You know, I just don't know really where to go anymore with what we've got going on. I mean, we're doing everything we can to try to keep the show going, and there's one more thing that I think we're going to add to tomorrow night's program. So Bobby was telling me a couple months ago about a hobby he has, and you know, I know he's musically talented. Obviously, he's a funny guy, very charismatic. One of my best friends. And he told me about something he does called slapping the bass. And you know, when I first heard that, I thought it was music. Because that's just what your mind goes to, is, you know, you think of someone slapping the bass, and you know, maybe he's taking up bass lessons over the last couple of months I didn't know about. But it's actually a reference for Bobby's painting. So a lot of y'all don't know that Bobby's an artist. And what he does is he'll dip his wiener in paint, and he'll get just a plain canvas and, you know, dip it in paint, and, you know, he'll shake it side to side like that. And he told me sometimes he does the helicopter with it, you know, slings paint everywhere. Apparently Jen gets pretty pissed off, you know, because she's got to clean the house and everything. But he told me one move that he calls the Thor, and what that is he'll dip in the paint and just slap it down, you know, and paint will spread everywhere. And he says it gives it this really crazy, unique look, you know, along with the slinging back and forth, the helicoptering, and then you throw the Thor down on it. It's some pretty unique painting. I mean, it's I've never seen anything like it. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. So Bobby's agreed that whoever shares the show on the 700 share, you're going to get a custom Bob-O slapping the base painting. It's going to be a one of a kind. So y'all make sure y'all share tomorrow night. Tune in, 7:30ish Central Standard Time, Cheatham County After Dark. We'll see y'all then. Peace.